welcome to a new weekly vlog. I hope everyone is having a great day whenever you're watching this. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine and I believe in smart tips for a glowing life leads to less stress and more time for beauty. And on this channel we talk about things like mom life, married life, content creator life, beauty, and I am currently on a healing journey working and practicing on choosing me. So if you are interested in any of those things, please be sure to subscribe. Hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for following me and subscribing to my channel. I'm glad that you are here in this community with me and on this journey with me. So welcome. Anyway, it is Saturday. So if you saw last week's vlog, I was talking about seizing the day today to try to do some filming for the work video that I was asked to do. The weather's iffy today, but the rest of the week, I'm not sure. So I need to come up with a plan B for where I want to film indoors if the weather doesn't cooperate. So right now we're in the rain phase. Apparently Wednesday and Thursday is supposed to be nice out. So what I'm thinking is potentially actually filming the parts where I'm on camera on Thursday and using the time while I'm teleworking to edit that video, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. I can spend most of my time going in Canva and making sure that what I want to put on there, the graphics or whatever it is, are together. So that's what I think I'm going to spend some time doing today. I might be able to put all of this together at least by Wednesday actually, because I do have to do voiceovers, but I'm going to have to do voiceovers on Thursday. So I'm thinking is Thursday I could ride to my grandmother's house and film those little areas and then come back home and begin the process of like editing. I need to see what I have going on Thursday though, because if I have significant meetings, I know I have the meeting. We have a meeting in the morning on Thursday, but outside of that, I don't know if I have anything else. So I might just do the video, this filming of me on Thursday. I can do it on, I can't do it on Wednesday. Wednesday is such a tough day. I just can't do it. So, like there's no way. There's absolutely no way. So, I'm going to have to take advantage of Thursday. If the weather looks shaky for Thursday, then I'm going to have to come up with a plan B on filming indoors. And I don't want to film at work, of course. I don't want to film there. I don't really want to film in my house. My house is fine. Y'all see my house. My house is fine. I just don't want to, like, film in there. Don't want to film in anybody else's house. You know, I don't know. I just know that I need to do this. So I don't really like that the weather's not agreeing with me right now. So I have to figure this out. So it looks presentable. If anything, I can set up our lounge. We have like it's not a lounge room, it's like a anything room at this point. It's whatever we want it to be during whatever time in our lives we want it to be it. Okay, so I might be able to set up that room in a way where I can film where I'm like teleworking and working from home, because at the same time that is what's happening. People are at the office and people are at home and they're going back and forth. So it's not odd to have an area set up as if this is where you were working and you were teleworking. So that's not odd to be able to film there. It's just a last resort. It's just going to be a last resort. So the only other option is filming out in my backyard still. Like that's where these videos are filmed all the time. Like the last 3. It's not 3. It's 2. The video that I showed as the demo, and then the second one, like those were in my backyard. So, and one of them had props for Michael's. So, I spent 20 minutes at Starbucks? Well, I don't have any coffee creamer, so that's why you're seeing me instead of my coffee montage. So I went to get me a vanilla bean frappuccino. 20 minutes. I ordered the stuff. I paid for the stuff. I used Apple Pay so I could see what time this stuff is occurring. 20 minutes. It's crazy. And I'm really upset about this. Because that's crazy. So, it's good. Yes, it's good, but 20 minutes, damn. Anyway. It's raining really hard right now, so I'm sitting here waiting for the rain to end or subside a little bit so I can run in the house. Yeah. Alright, well, let me sit here and do that, and I'll see y'all in a bit. So, it's much later. I am in the room, in the bedroom. I'm gonna put this on the stand because I'm lazy right now. I don't feel like holding this. Okay. Because I was being lazy. So, because I don't really like using the stand here and there. I really don't. But anyway, so much later. So I'm checking in because, yeah, I check in anyway. But all right. So remember how I talked about how long I waited in Starbucks earlier? Okay. So I made a TikTok about it. I was still sitting in the car. I made it right before I checked in with you guys to say it was Saturday. Before I continue, I want to say that the point of the post was not to trigger anybody, was not to diminish anybody else's wait time, because the people that was waiting in the Starbucks with me had to be about 15 to 20 minutes as well. Okay? So, I want to make sure I put that out there, that I'm not diminishing anybody else's experience at Starbucks. The post was meant to discuss my experience at Starbucks, okay? And it was very quick. I said I just went to get a frappuccino, and I don't understand why it took 20 minutes. Like, why did it take 20 minutes? That's literally practically all I said, right? Had my bonnet on. You saw me this morning. I had my bonnet on. I was practically in pajamas because I needed coffee. I didn't have any creamer this morning. Rocky's at the store now getting creamer and batteries. That's why I'm upstairs. I've been relegated to my bedroom instead of my living room because the kids are watching TV because they don't have batteries in their remote. Anyway, I didn't expect this post to be viewed as much as it's been viewed and commented as much as there have been comments on it, but alas, it was. And the comments were a mix of people who say that they used to work at Starbucks and how Starbucks employees do not like making a frappuccino, and that could be why they didn't make it in time. I don't know. Okay. They also said that there could be training issues. There's and of course there are other things going on with Starbucks that I alluded to in one of my previous vlogs. So that's not a miss to me, okay? So again, I wasn't trying to say Starbucks need to get it together because sometimes things happen. I just said that today, my experience at that particular, I didn't even say what Starbucks it was. I didn't do any of that. I just said I spent 20 minutes in Starbucks today waiting for a drink. Why did it take 20 minutes? That's all it. Other comments are like, oh, well, there's other orders before you, and this is a restaurant. Of course I know that other people are ordering, and based on what I just told you earlier, it wasn't a ton of people in this particular location. And I don't know how many Uber Eats or whatever orders they had. I didn't see many couriers coming in to pick up orders. And I didn't see many orders. They have a little table sometimes at Starbucks with alphabetize things. And the food is there. I didn't see much of that there either. So I don't really know. And the time I went was like around 11:45-ish. I don't know any of that other stuff. Okay? I know that there were people around me waiting. And they were waiting for a very long time as well, because the antsiness happens when humans get antsy. They start leaning left and right or wherever the direction is to try to figure out what's going on. So there was a lot of that going on in that particular location. So yes, there were other people. I didn't say all of that. I was talking about what happened to me. So I got a lot of those comments like, oh, there's other orders, you know. And then I got a comment that said, yeah, I waited, you know, I waited too. This is crazy. I'm paraphrasing. This is crazy. I got somebody who referred me to McDonald's for a specific drink at McDonald's. I guess trying to say that it's better than Starbucks. And of course, I'm not going to wait like how I might wait at Starbucks. So the post got a lot of mixed commentary. It reminds me of the post that I made about what outfit that I needed to wear for, or wanted to wear, or was going to wear for our anniversary dinner, when it was talking about shapewear. It also reminded me about, I made a video about the Jackie Aina fragrance and how I liked it, but it doesn't last, and that you have to keep spraying it. And then people were saying, oh, well, you just have to wear it this way. So then I would engage in conversation with them. What do you mean? And they would say, you need to wash up with this, and you need to put on this body butter, and then you need to exfoliate your skin. And I said, so you got about all these different products, right, to make this one product work. And then people were saying, oh, I guess you're right, or I guess you're... It was just a conversation. And I'm trying to not let... The comments never bother me, because as I say, good comments and bad comments are all engagement, and tells these algorithms that this post is something that people want to see or may engage with, you know. So that part is fine, but I hate feeling that the narrative of what I was trying to convey can be misconstrued enough for people to think that I was making an attempt to be insensitive. And I'm very careful about a lot of the things that I say and post anyway. You see that here in the vlog. So I'm very careful about a lot of things that I say and post anyway. And so I find it interesting that that post got the reaction that it did. So much so that I went to ChatGPT. I did. And I talked about it briefly, but I said, but you know what? What happened with that post that made that a post that people wanted to engage with? Here is what occurred in that post. This is what it was about. This is where I was. Anyway, this is what it's about. This is where I was. This is what I wore. I was in my car. You know, I showed the drink, and I finished with a rhetorical question, like, why did it take so long? It wasn't a question meant to be answered. It was just a rhetorical question, right? And so it said there is a secret sauce here, because on the one hand, you are displaying an everyday appeal or look, right? Your bonnet, blah, blah, blah. You're being relatable. You're talking about something that frustrates people all the time, waiting. And at the same time, you're doing it in an aesthetically pleasing environment. So I was in Mega, you know, the sunroof. I don't know if I had the sunroof back, but the way that the windows and stuff be in Mega, like, it's just, you know, you've seen me in Mega all the time. So it said that could be the secret sauce when you are trying to make relatable content. These are the type of things that you need to consider if you're really going to plan it out, right? These are the type of things that you need to consider, because that seems to be what made people want to respond to this post, whether it was positive or negative. So I'm fine at this point with the post. I can't control how people are going to feel about it. I can't control what people are going to try to project into the comments on it. It wasn't about the employees or any. It was just about the weight itself. And so I can't control any of those things, but I can replicate it. You know me, I'm an alchemist. I probably never said that, or I may have said that. I am an alchemist. I take negativity, or I take challenges, and I capitalize off of them. And so that's why I'm like, okay, well, here is what happened here, ChatGPT. Tell me, help me figure out what was the secret sauce in this post that made people want to comment on it, whether it was good or bad or indifferent. Even the people who took the time to write paragraphs to explain like what could have been going on, each and every word in those posts shows TikTok that people are willing to spend time in sitting here and engaging on this post. What is the secret sauce to that? So that is what we came up with. I'm not going to gatekeep it. I just told you exactly right now what ChatGPT told me that it found from that type of post. If you would like to take the secret sauce, I guess, secret sauce, that's what it called it, secret sauce, and try to make a post that is engaging in that way, that I don't want to say triggers people, that makes people really want to think about maybe an experience that they've had, to either say, well, this is why, or maybe to say, yes, I experienced this too, I understand, in a setting where you look more relatable. Like, that post probably couldn't hit if I was in my regular, business, makeup and, right? That post probably wouldn't have hit that way. But because I was just regular, in regular clothes, like a regular person, just had to hurry up and get some coffee this morning, and, just had a commentary about waiting for the coffee, that's what kind of made people want to engage with it. So Rocky's commenting to me about what he's seeing on the post. But here, I'm about to tell you, this post has, and the thing about it is, this post has likes. This post, and I got a follower. I don't know if I got a follower from this post though. This post has 3,350 views, 74 likes, 24 comments, and it has 1 bookmark. So I don't know what's going on. So yeah, people adding it to favorites. Someone commented, here's a recent comment. Hold on, let me pause it real quick. Here's a recent comment. It says, recently they all have been coming in groups of 5 or more. I swear my store was in peak my store was in peak for 3 to 4 hours today, and it can also be the new people, especially when they are from a licensed store, and we need to retrain them, or simply them not doing the right sequencing is killer. So I don't know. All I know is I was waiting for 20 minutes, okay? And I know the customers that were with me, because there was some that came in with me before me, or like, no, they were waiting. They all were waiting. Let that post do what it do, okay? I now dissected the science, so we're going to keep going with the science of it to see if we can replicate it in some other way. For just one little type of post, it's not going to always be like that. We'll see, okay? The one I've been really wanting to do is about YouTube ads. I just don't know what the aesthetic part is going to be yet, but I definitely want to do it because YouTube definitely added more ads. I wish they added ads to my content, because, I wish they would add some ads to my content, right? One day, manifesting. Good evening. It's Sunday. I'm being quiet, shh, because the people are asleep. But I want to make sure I check in. It was a great day today. It's going to be a quick check-in. It was a great day today. It's a great, calm, relaxing day. Calm, relaxing weekend. Spoke to my grandmother. Came up with a plan for her to do something out of the house so she won't be bored. Got the vlog uploaded, just had a very productive day. That video that I made for Starbucks is getting out of control. Like, the comment section, they're arguing with each other now. I am just watching. It is silly. I just said my experience. That's all I was doing. I wasn't saying Starbucks, anything bad about the people. I understand. I'm just saying I waited 20 minutes. That's all. So much so that even one comment said it was 16 minutes for the other drinks in front of you and yours took 4 minutes. Which another comment said they only take 3 minutes to make. The point is, how silly is the comment section right now? Anyway, before I jump off of here really quickly, what I'm looking forward to this week, I'm off tomorrow for Indigenous Peoples Day. That's what I call it, okay? I have Pilates on Wednesday. Of course, I'm looking forward to get my video done, which I have to film on Thursday because of the weather. So I'm going to just memorize the script until then. I'm going to keep posting my content. They're not going to run me off. They ain't really that bad. It could be worse. Trust me. It could be worse. I saw something. I was shown something where someone posted something and they were called a refrigerator in the comments. So just telling me that there's other people in the world besides me is a cakewalk versus telling somebody they look like a refrigerator. Absolutely insane that that actually happened on TikTok. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing my video and showing off the final product. That's about it that's going on this week. Right now, I don't know, so we shall see. But yeah, so I'm about to get myself together to go to bed. I just wanted to check in really quickly. The pasta that we had was, it was a pizza spaghetti pasta looking thing that the kids made up, whatever. With the spinach artichoke dip, I didn't try that. I don't know, the pasta just got me really full, so I was just like, okay. I just want to make sure I ain't blurry. Anyway, yeah, so I'm about to go ahead, get ready for bed. Baby cat is waiting and pacing for me to get upstairs and get ready for bed. So we'll talk more tomorrow. See ya. Good evening. It is Monday. I am just sitting here chilling. I had a wonderful day off. I did practically absolutely nothing. I laid up on the couch for the majority of the, I was in the bed for the majority of the day. Laid up on the couch for the majority of the day. I got good news. We're finally getting our dishwasher fixed. So we took care of sorting that out today, but otherwise, I was in the bed all day. I was just like, no. The only reason why my hair is out because the man was coming to tell us about the dishwasher. That's the only reason why y'all got me, you know, halfway decent, I guess. Today was such a relaxing day. To have a moment to just sit down in borderline silence, because the kids were not silent all day. You hear them now, right? Okay. To sit down in pretty much silence, to be within my own thoughts. That felt great today. I got a lot of rest. I was so happy today. I listened to music and I was dancing and I was, you know, still working a little bit on my video, just a little teeny tiny bits, not a whole bunch, because I didn't want to, of course, be working really today. This day off was just everything. I think days off going forward, because there was a moment in time, if you saw those vlogs in August where I said I was taking a break, right? Normally on days off, I try to plan things. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just really going to just have my day off. Like, I still had to do things with Isaiah, which we're late. He still got schoolwork he got to do, but it's not that major. He's got to write a couple of sentences, but like, it's really not that major. He's doing really good with this he's not having overdue like last year. But anyway, so yeah, we had that, but otherwise, like, no. What I did all day, I did post content on Actually, I might post what I posted on TikTok on my Instagram just to say something. But I posted 2 things on TikTok today. One was the dinner that we had last night. The other thing I posted in response to something that occurred on my YouTube. So if you see my shorts, and if you saw last week's vlog, you know that I said that I like K-pop Demon Hunters. That Isaiah had me watching it and I was like gasping, oh my God, I was in my feelings. And he just looked at me like, come on, Mom, this is just a movie. But anyway, it was a bonding thing for us at the same time. And so there's a song on there by the Saja Boys. So I don't know if you'll watch this. Just know that the Saja Boys is the rival K-pop band. Okay. And they have a song called Soda Pop. Oh my God. Of course, the context of the movie, of course it's a hit. Like, it's definitely better to me than all of the other Huntrix songs, okay? I'm just saying. And if you see the movie, you will understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. It was an effective song. Anyway. I've been listening to that on repeat all day long. We put it on yesterday because Netflix has the music videos, I guess, as part of the K-pop Demon Hunters little branch in Netflix. So we were looking at the music videos for all the songs, but I kept replaying Soda Pop. Then I put Soda Pop. They have a playlist that we listen to in the car when we're driving. Put that on the playlist, and I've been listening to it all day. And so. But yesterday, I posted. Oh, Zay wants to say hello to you guys.
Why is it all bluish?
Goodbye. Me and the vlog talked about this before. I don't know. I think it has something to do with when you dropped it or when I dropped it. I don't know. But it doesn't show in the vlog. Anyway, bye. Bye. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye. So,
Did you take the lesson of lemonade?
No, not yet. So, you made me forget my thought, Isaiah. Oh my God, it's okay. Okay, so when we were watching that stuff yesterday, I just did a lot of times when I'm watching stuff, and I'll make videos about some of the things that I'm watching. I'll just show it real quick on my phone, a couple seconds or whatever. So I did that with K-pop Demon Hunters because I was just so happy yesterday. I was just bouncing in my seat, you know, my soda pop, my little soda pop. You know, I was jamming.
Every drop.
I was jamming, and so I posted it on TikTok, I posted it on YouTube, and I actually posted it on Instagram because Instagram is a lot of it's more editorial than all the other social media, but it's not amiss to me that trending things will trend on Instagram no matter how editorial they are. Okay, so I did decide to post that on my Instagram. On Instagram, my video got like 1,000 or something views, which is great for Instagram actually, because Instagram is very stingy. Okay. TikTok did about 8 or so. That's comparable to the video that I made for watching this next Demon Hunter movie. There's a YouTuber that animated the video for the next Demon Hunter movie. And so that got a couple of views. I even posted something about a Tubi Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. Anyway, so when I posted the K-pop Demon Hunter video on TikTok, got about 800 something views. I got a couple comments. Anyway, I posted it on YouTube, and a lot of things with YouTube is slow and steady wins the race. It's kind of like that. Then I woke up and I hit 500 subscribers. I said, well, what happened? Like, I kept getting subscribers a little bit here and there yesterday, but I started like at 470 something. 675, 76, 70, something like that. I woke up this morning, I had 500 subscribers. I got 30 something subscribers from saying that I like my little soda pop, and I genuinely like it. It gets better. That specific video at this time got about 30,000 views on YouTube Shorts and 200 something likes on YouTube Shorts, and I got like 40 something subscribers from that video. Now, I don't know, I mean, I would hope these subscribers stay, and I made a little post on YouTube saying hello, thank you, you know, I genuinely like the song, I thank you for supporting me. So I did make an impromptu video saying thank you, but dang, that was because I genuinely like a song. That's how funny social media can be too. Like, you're just being your genuine self. Like, you're not riding a wave. Like, I didn't watch K-Pop Demon Hunters until, and I knew about it, but I didn't watch it until my stylist told me to watch it. And then I said, okay, Isaiah, we gonna watch it. And he had me sit down and he said, you promise. They hold me accountable. Anyway, and we watched it and it was great. I really genuinely liked it. I thought it was cute. And the songs were very cute, very well organized. It was very cute. So I really mean it. I definitely did like it. So to be able to genuinely share that on my page, like, this is who I am, right? I'm a mom, like, you know, and you don't gotta be a mom to like it, but this is genuinely who I am. I like songs like that from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I like anime. I like, you know, really nerdy sci-fi things, because one of the things I did all day today was, there's a channel on here called Quinn's Ideas. I really like his channel, and he talks about sci-fi books and series and really does deep dives into them. And so I was watching a lot today, his deep dives into this series called The 3-Body Problem. Love it, because I had started talking about it with Rocky, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna watch this. This is gonna be my do nothing day. This is what we're gonna do. But anyway, so I love sharing those genuine things on my channel, because those things are part of my life. They are part of me. They are things that I like. Yes, we got the aesthetics, right? The aesthetics, you know, the coffee, we did, yes. I can have the aesthetics and the fancy dress and the flowing hair to my, I don't have, it's not to my behind, but I'm just saying. I can have all of that. And I could still be that nerdy girl that I was in high school and in college, and loving video games and all that. That's all me. That's the package. That's all who I am. That is me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. And so to, I feel, be rewarded for being my genuine self is really an inspiration. Of course, to keep posting. Of course, to keep discussing and doing the things that make me happy, or even being humorous about things that annoy me a little bit, to show I'm a human. I'm not just perfect. You know what I'm saying? So that was really decent. And here's the thing about that video, it's still getting views. It just keeps going. It's almost like it's going to oblivion. I don't know. Now I'm getting shorts sent to me about monetization. Now I'm not eligible yet. One day I will be. But maybe in the universe's way of telling me that I need to think about that as the next goal, somehow bringing my views up enough to get monetized. So I don't know, but that was definitely a pleasant surprise for my birthday. It's my birthday month. Yes, right? Happy birthday to me. I definitely said, I didn't get 1K, but I definitely said in my goals video that I posted as a short that I wanted to increase my subscribers. Manifesting, hey, manifesting. Check in now, because there's no other way to do this. Good evening. It is Monday. Okay.
Monday?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Oh my god. Because it's a 3-day weekend and I forgot. Oh my god. Okay. It's Tuesday.
What did we have on?
Because we were off. I was off work yesterday and y'all were off school yesterday. Anyway, it's Tuesday. Okay. So the kids are having whatever, they're acting a fool. I'm just checking in.
I'm about to get a medicine.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be opening this so he can have that. Okay, anyway.
Look, quick reaction.
Today was a pretty good day. I'm still getting, I posted on my Instagram about reaching my subscriber goal. Again, Instagram is kind of funny. So, but people were liking that particular post and congratulating me, you know, people that I know or whatever. So that's I don't want to be a Hashira, no thank you. Anyway, so no, I don't want to be the love Hashira.
Be
No.
Hashira?
No. I want to be Jasmine.
Jasmine Hashira?
Jasmine Hashira. Anyway, yeah, so so I got a lot of congrats and all of that stuff on Instagram, which is really great. Yeah, I got right now I have 522. It keeps going up. Like, people are still looking at that. People are still looking at that video.
I should get 1 million.
Well, we working on it, honey bun.
The team's working on it.
Can you not stretch out my, why are you stretching out my thing? I use that for my hair. Like, I actually use that. Yeah, and it boxed you, it popped you. That's what you get. Put my stuff down. Anyway.
It hit me pretty hard.
So yeah, like
a boo-boo?
they're still looking at it and liking it, and it has like 32,000 likes at this point. So I mean, I'm sorry, that's wrong. 32,000 views, my bad. No, 32,000 views. Anyway, my video about K-pop demon hunters. Anyway.
Yes, it's going viral.
Thank you so much.
Mom,
I say
you have
yeah.
to make a video that says, if this goes viral, I will scream.
No, I'm not getting them to do no. Anyway, the point, no.
No, some people do it. It's safe.
Anyway, I'm done speaking with you. I'm speaking with the vlog now, vlog. So, anyway, I say yeah. So you need to get your work done too. He hissed at me about his. But the teacher called me today, and I'm so proud of him. The teacher called me today and said that, of course, he's doing great. Of course, of course, he's doing good with his stuff. But she said that he's raising his hand to try to answer questions, and sometimes he may not know the answer, but he reasons to try to understand where he went wrong. And she said that third graders typically don't do that. And that she would hope that as he continues to display that skill in class, that the other kids would pick up on it, and maybe they'll start doing it too. Look at the little influencer. Look at the little influencer. Yes, yes, he's a little influencer. Wow. Very, very proud of that. Very, very proud. So, very, very, very proud. I was like almost in tears today as the teacher said that to me. I said, oh my God, thank you for saying that to me, because, you know, that lets me know that you're getting it. You understand what I'm trying to tell you to do. You know what I'm saying?
I have been one of the most people that have done the math irony.
We know that. Okay, bye.
Wait, you already know that?
We know that. Okay, bye. And you have mail over there.
Mail?
You have mail over there, yes. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, the school sends him mail when he's doing good in class, and they send stickers. Yeah, well, the school year just started, but he gets like stickers and things like that. But anyway, so. But yeah, the K-pop Demon Hunter video is still doing well. I'm still posting my other stuff.
It's a different color.
Okay, bye. I'm excited because I have Pilates tomorrow, but I have so much, like, I have so much going on, and I'm really happy right now, at least professionally. My video is practically done. For work, I just have to record me. I'm trying to make a decision. Here we go. If y'all follow my vlog, right? And you saw way back in the beginning of the year, February, those vlogs when I was like, oh my God, I don't know where I'm gonna film myself. Anyway, and I made a decision, and they loved it, and it wasn't even that crazy. Like, it was just my backyard. But anyway, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to film at my grandmother's house, because there's a certain scene or like a certain setting I have in my brain that I think will go really well with the themes of this video, or out back of my house, which also will go well with the theme. But I just felt like my grandmother does flowers and stuff. I think I told you guys that. And so because it's unseasonably warm for a little bit, she still has those flowers. They didn't die, and I figured that it would be nice to kind of like film like that. You know, I think it'll be very intentional to film that way. So I'm definitely doing it on Thursday. And then, you know, Rocky, my manager, he told me that because of some of the things that I have done in a video, I can probably do the voiceovers.
Wait, Mom.
Now.
Mom.
Yes.
Really quick.
Yes.
Don't show the vlog yet. But I have some cool screen too that I want to show the vlog.
Okay.
Which way does the camera face?
It's facing me right now.
One word, let's
They
describe
are
each
just out
other.
of control,
In one
and it
word,
just
describe
doesn't
me.
matter.
In one word.
Maybe I'll try
Silly.
to come again. So
In one
it's time
word,
for me to pay
describe
attention
me.
to them. I'll be right back.
Stupid.
In one.
Good evening. It is Wednesday, so my 100th Pilates class. I'm so excited to know that I made it to 100 because being dedicated like that and getting to 100 Pilates classes is actually quite tough, but I fell in love with Pilates as soon as I started doing it because a lot of the principles remind me of the things that I learned when I was in dance class. So if you've ever done ballet, modern dance, African dance, any type of dance class, if you've ever done that, you will like Pilates because the fundamentals for in jazz, doing jazz type of thing, like the fundamentals are definitely rooted in Pilates. And so the gracefulness, the elegance, of course, that you have to have when you're doing a lot of the moves, it's definitely ingrained in Pilates. So I highly suggest it if you know if you have that. I suggest it anyway, but if you have that background, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about, because those are the first things that you're going to realize are similar. Like, you know, oh, I know about first position, second position, you know. They don't call it that, but that's what it is. So, yeah, just being super dedicated to something, like, 10 toes down on something, for me, is, I don't want to say new at this point, but it was challenging, to find something. And I'm so glad that I found this thing that brings me joy. I've been doing Pilates since, I believe, September 2023. I think that's what it was. And what inspired me to do it was I went to one of those work conferences. And at the conference, there was a training that talked about your morale. And in a lot of workplaces, there's concerns about morale. The training specifically said that in order for you as a leader to begin to change the culture and building morale with your team, you have to build your morale. You have to, in a sense, find your why. And to find your why, you have to be clear-headed. You have to be open-minded, optimistic, all of that stuff. So there's different ways to get yourself that way, doing the things that you love, being creative and exercising. And so I chose Pilates because it felt natural. It felt natural. And when I'm in my Pilates classes, I'm really into them, and I see the progress with my strength. I see the progress with my weight. I'm not losing a ton of weight. I'm fine where I am. I don't feel one way or the other about my weight. I'm not super fat. To me, of course, I'm not super skinny. I'm just fine the way I am. I'm not interested in being skinny. I just put it like that. But anyway, so but the movements, the energy, every single class I get even better. It just feels natural. It just feels natural to be doing Pilates. And there's always that moment in time where you do your cool down stretches, and I like doing a butterfly stretch for my cool down. And whenever I'm doing my butterfly stretch, I'm giving myself a pep talk. I'm reminding myself who I am and what I can and cannot do and what I can and cannot control. Just kind of offloading all of that stress that I had in the beginning of the week up until Pilates class. But since August, I've been realizing that cool down time isn't really about that anymore. The cool down time has become calm and peaceful and silent for me. And I love that because I think I'm finally hit a place where, even though I'm still stressed out all the time anyway, about the things I got to do, it's not debilitating, I know why I go to sleep on the couch, but that's just that. It doesn't stop me from doing and being involved with my family and things like that. So, yeah, I'm really, really, really proud of this accomplishment. 500 subscribers, 500 plus subscribers, check. 100 Pilates classes, check. Be on the lookout for my video. It may already be up or will be uploaded, where I talk about what I've learned after taking 100 Pilates classes. So please be on the lookout for that. And hopefully it inspires you to think of something to add to your life to help boost your morale in general about your life. Whether it's Pilates or, spa stuff, self-care. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for that video, because I really want to do that video to inspire and to share with everyone what I have learned since being dedicated to Pilates for the last 2 years. So yeah, that was my day today. I was really excited. I'm waiting for them to send me the picture and the video that they took because I want to post it on TikTok, but looks like I don't have a post today. It looks like I'm not posting anything today. And it's not that I don't have anything to post. It's not that I don't have anything to post. I'm prioritizing my energy right now this week because of this video. And so I'm posting here and there still during the week. Just, it may not be every day until I'm done this video. And so I'm going to be finishing tomorrow. And then I can go back to focusing more on my everyday content with TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. So, yeah. That is what's going on. I don't know why my hair is itchy. I don't know. Sometimes it'd be real itchy after Pilates because the little teeny tiny bit of sweat I get. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to get, excuse me, I'm going to get ready for bed now. And then tomorrow's a big day where we film the rest of this video. And I just hope that, I hope and pray, I'm manifesting. I hope and pray that this video does what it's supposed to do, that the staff are receptive, and I hope they ask for more. Because I would love to create my own lane in my organization where I can be part of the training and coaching. I want to do that. I just want to do that. I just want to be a trainer, a coacher. Is that what it's called now? I just want to do that. I just want to do that. I love that. It makes me happy. And I get to be free and creative. And I love that. It makes me happy. So let's manifest that I get asked to do so many videos that they have to create a brand new position for me. I don't know. Training content creator. I don't know. I'm good. You know I'm good. You know I'm good. Hey. I got it. It's right here. Stop. Hold on. I gotta wait for this breeze. I gotta wait for the breeze. Come on. Stop with this wig. Come on. Oh no, I gotta wait for this breeze. Hold on. I gotta wait for this breeze. No, I gotta wait for this breeze. I know. I don't want this phone to be too hot. Thank you. Hurry up, breeze. Hurry up, breeze. Hurry up, breeze. 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 That's not correct. That's not correct. I'm almost done. Look, I'm at the end. You know I'm good at this.
So much mistakes.
Excuse you. Thank you. Anyway, director. Sir, don't tell me cut. Okay. All right. Good evening. It is Thursday. It's very late. Well, no, it's just 10:27. It's late for me. Okay. So, I'm gonna turn on this other light so y'all can see me. Here we go. My video is done, and it's, oh my gosh. So, it was in my spirit, and my husband also influenced me to go hard or go home. Listen, if I want them to ask me to do more and to kind of segue into this realm, this lane that I'm creating for myself, literally, right? I gotta go hard or go home. So this video is beautiful. It's so polished. I'm really proud of myself. Rocky looked it over because, so I try to be perfect, but Rocky, there could be a blemish on my face right now. Y'all see it. Y'all probably see it. He see it. And he like, and it'll be something that nobody sees. He's a perfectionist. That's fine. But that's fine. But he did look it over about 3 times, and he was like, no, this is good. So it's done, and I submit it tomorrow. So I can't wait to tell you guys what they may say or what they say. You know, it's 5 minutes or 40 or so seconds. So one of the goals that I have when I do one of the goals that I have when I do these videos is to not have it be like 10 minutes or like 5 minutes. Anyway, 5 minutes, around the 5 minute range is acceptable to me. So it's 5 minutes and like 41 seconds. So I'm fine with that because of it's not complex, just the amount of detail in that video that is going to be discussed requires a little bit more time, but it's still around the 5 minute mark, which I'm very proud of. It could have been longer. And again, I'm working with the script that I made. Some things set in stone that I can't change. And I made it do what it do. I tried my best to make it do what it do. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's something from my mind. There's a shell from my first video, but all it is a shell. It's not, I'd have to make changes and adjustments every time I want to do it, if they want it in that way every single time, or if they want me to just switch it up to see something new, I can do that too. Like I love it. Like I stayed, it's 10:30 now, like, and this is like work that I'm doing, right? Not during work hours, my time. And it's okay though. It's okay though. I started the process over the weekend. Like it came out really, really great. Really, really great. So, I mean, they may ask me how I do it. So I'm a human. I have emotions. I have feelings. I'm going to be honest about my feelings regarding that. It's not that I don't want to share that, right? And it's not hard to share that. Would I still be necessary? So this is the selfish part, and I'm just being honest. Would I still be necessary to facilitate that part or those things if I show? So that's where gatekeeping comes in. So this is why people gatekeep, because it is a selfish thing. I don't disagree with this. It's fine. It's fair. People gatekeep because they want to be able to be the one that knows how to do something or has access to something. If everyone has it, then it's not exclusive, or it's not, the perception from the person, me, is that it's not special. And I don't know if that's a good way to feel or to think about something like this. I wouldn't mind teaching. I just would hope that in teaching, it doesn't eliminate me from the process, considering this entire new way of communicating was my idea. So I'm saying that to you guys because part of healing is not holding this type of stuff in and keeping it bottled down, that's how I really feel, but here, take, or whatever. No. How I really feel is, yes, I would love to show them my process, But in doing so, I do not want to be removed from the process because I've shown you or trained you, whatever, I've shown you. And now you're just doing it, you know? So, yeah. And that can be selfish. I don't care. I'm just being honest. It's my baby. That's how I feel. It's my baby. I can't help it. I can't help it. Anyway. So I'm about to go and eat. This will be the second meal I have today. First meal I had today, as I was kind of working on this, I had 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And didn't finish it. And didn't finish it. Look at this darkness. So I'm about to eat this hoagie. Rocky brought me home a hoagie. Is this it? That don't look like no. Oh, it is a hoagie. It's right here. Yep. So like a little half. This little shon hoagie. A half of a turkey hoagie. I might be eating this roast beef one too. I am starving, y'all. And sometimes they don't put mayo in this stuff. So let me get my mayonnaise. Man, you know I love my mayonnaise. You know I love mayonnaise. Y'all know that. Listen, say what you want. I don't care. I love mayonnaise, man. Ain't no plate though. Where the plates though? Oh my god. My dishwasher is dry. Okay, let's see if we got a plate here. My dishwasher is working. I'm so happy. Oh my god. But here go Rocky. Y'all see smoke is working. These dishes better be clean. I paid all that money to clean it. It better be clean. Dang, sir, like, you don't forget you subjected us to like 2 months of like blood, sweat, and tears with these dishes. Like, whoa. But his method to me was not wrong because the kids are loading the dishwasher. I don't know if you remember a few vlogs ago. I don't even know how many it was. Where I actually complained. I did. I said I came home from work and the dishes weren't done. And I was like, well, the kids are here. Like, why aren't they doing it? I guess them getting their hands all dirty or whatever. Got them doing the dishes, man. Because the dishes, since the dishwasher's been fixed, it's been fixed since yesterday. They've been doing the dishes and they like, I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to do it. Oh, yes. Thank God. Yes. Do those dishes. Yes. Do those dishes, please. Because Lord knows I don't want to come home and do no dishes. Riding all over the city all day long and all night long. And now you think I'm going to come home and do some dishes? Now, I will come home and do some dishes, but they can do dishes. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get me something to eat. Relax now that I'm not thinking about work. And on to the next, because I have other projects that I got to do related to work that I am spearheading, which I'm so excited for. And so thankful that my experience has me as a trusted person to take on the challenges that they're placing in front of me. So I'm really blessed about that. So, but yeah, all right, so let me get myself together and then hopefully I can wash this makeup off. But I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills skin tint. So I don't try to fall asleep in this, but when I fall asleep in this, I don't have issues because it's a serum type skin tint. It's not a heavy foundation. So it's almost like skincare. So it's like, okay, well, when I wake up, like, I don't have bumps, I don't have any breakouts or anything like that. So I'm still not going to try to sleep in it, but as you can hear, I'm probably justifying if I fall asleep in it. Oh, let me get my life together. It's Friday. Sorry, I couldn't do the It's Friday song today. One of the things I have difficulty with coming home is juggling priorities, and sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. Today when I got home, I had to give my job the root file for my video, which it was easy to do, but then I wasn't really feeling well. I had Chick-fil-A for lunch, so I don't know if it was that. I just wasn't really feeling well, and so I did just relax for the rest of the afternoon. I'm feeling so much better now, and of course, you know, I took a nap. You can see my eyes. I took a nap. Rocky wanted to watch something, and I got kind of engrossed in that. It was video game related. I kind of got sucked into that. But then I was also on this couch. He fell asleep for a little bit. And then, yeah, that was it. So, and now here we are. So, the shift that I work is definitely playing a role into a little bit of this fatigue, because I've told you about my commute. So the commute definitely is a major factor in my fatigue, and I don't like being tired. I've said this before too. I don't like being tired like this. Yeah, but it is what it is. So I'm going to close out this week's vlog. What we had for dinner was swordfish. That's what I showed. Swordfish. This is what it tastes like to me. It tastes like chicken with a hint of salmon. The ocean freshness that you get when you first smell or take a bite of salmon. But it also reminded me of a pork chop, so I don't know. It was actually an interesting protein, to say the least. It's not nasty. It was good. It just reminded me of all of those things combined. So if you ever looking to try swordfish, that's what it tastes like. And it's not nasty, but that's just what it tastes like. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get ready for bed. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I probably didn't say, but they love the video. Yeah, I probably didn't. They love the video. They said it was fantastic. So I'll continue to discuss that saga with everyone next week as I learn more, or whatever happens next week. But they did love it. So, but yeah. So, thank you so much for watching this video. The interesting thing is, it is 1 something in the morning, and here comes Isaiah still at the end of the vlog. I just can't. Anyway.
I always hear you.
I know you do.
Why do you keep on doing it at night?
Because I keep falling asleep on the couch, or I keep being really tired. But anyway, thank you so much. Yes.
You have to try and not fall asleep.
I do have to try, but it is hard. Because if my body is tired and I can't control it. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. If you got this far, I really appreciate you. Thank you for supporting me. Hello to all the new subscribers again. Thank you so much for supporting me and subscribing to my channel. That means so much to me. And until the next one, I will see you.